For the love of ball. Your students show up to physical education class with high hopes of playing a game of basketball. They soon discover that they are faced with a tragic problem. There is no ball. They then remember that you typically keep one in the back corner of the ballroom. When they go to open the door, what they discover is frightening. It is locked. They know the basketball is in there, but how will they reach it? They then discover a small lockbox in the corner of the gym. After further investigation, they realize that they will need to access this box if they are going to get the basketball. Solve the clues so that you can get the ball and then play basketball for the remainder of the class period. In order to set the locks up, I suggest that you set the 3-digit lock at 459 for its unsolved state, and then the solved state will eventually be 023 as they are prompted by Michael Jordan and LeBron James questions which have to do with their number. For the 4-digit lock combination, I suggest that the unsolved state be 2574, and then when it's solved, it will be 5094. This has to do with the dimensions of a standard NBA court, which width is 50 feet and its length is 94 feet. For the directional multi-lock, I suggest that the unsolved state be down, up, right, left, and then the solved state will be right, left, left. They will be able to solve it because there will be several prompts throughout the slideshow that will allow them to understand the different directions. For the ABC multi-lock, they will be prompted by the initials of two of the best basketball players, Michael Jordan and LeBron James, and that is where they will receive MJ and LJ in order to solve this. Below are the 4 locks that will be presented to them. The 3-digit lock, which involves 3 digits, the 4-digit lock, which involves 4, the ABC multi-lock, which has to do with different letters, and then the directional multi-lock, which has to do with different directions in order to solve it. The students will be provided with one clue after another on their way to discovering the key to the ballroom. The clues will have to do with basketball and the history behind it. For the love of ball. The students will first be presented with hint number 1. The whole class is gathered around. They notice a lockbox. They then discover a clue card that poses the following question. There are 2 players in the history of basketball who are consistently debated as being the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Both of them are right-handed, and they share the same number. What is the number? Your students will then have to solve the 2-digit code in order to get the 3-digit lock undone. Congratulations! Congratulations! You successfully unlocked the first box. Hint number 2. Inside the box, the class then discovers a second lock, this time a 4-digit lock, as well as a clue card that poses the following questions. A traditional NBA court is made up of 2 dimensions. Find the dimensions of the basketball court by putting the width followed by length to make a code. This is where they will enter the 4-digit code 5094 because a traditional NBA court is 50 foot by 94 feet. This will allow them to solve it and move on to the next step. Awesome! You again solved another mystery. You are well on your way to playing basketball. Hint number 3. After solving the 4-digit lock, you then notice a 4-letter lock, this time with a clue that reads, previously mentioned were arguably 2 of the best players in the NBA. Enter their initials in order to solve the 4-letter lock. Extra hint, neither of them were left-handed. This is when your students will have to put together their previous knowledge and figure out that the initials are MJ and LJ. Wow, I simply cannot believe that you have made it this far. A few more clues and you will be playing basketball. Hint number 4. Finally, you are tasked with the completion of solving the directional lock. You get a clue that says the following. Get up and go to the far right door in the gym. There are 2 players on the wall. The one on the left is Stephen Curry, who is right-handed, and the one on the right is James Harden, who is left-handed. As you noticed previously, in the first slide I highlighted the right in right-handed. In the hint number 3, I highlighted the left, which is left-handed. In hint number 4, I then highlighted the right door, Stephen Curry, who is right-handed, and then James Harden, who is left-handed. This gets us the code right, left, left in order to solve the final lock, which is the directional lock. Eventually, your students will end up with victory. Congratulations, you have solved all of the necessary items in order to unlock the ballroom to get the basketball. Have fun!